Hey, football fans, welcome back to another episode of Madison's Players, Predictions, and Playoffs. I have a different background right now. Let me know how you guys feel about it in the comments, but we're going to jump into this week. So, you guys know in the past week I did a mystery player, went through every day and posted hints about who the player is so that you guys can guess. And we had someone guess our player for this week. Congratulations to Sydney Callison for guessing. But this week we are talking about TJ Watt. We're going to jump right into it, but before we do, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button down below so you can follow along with all my videos, and also make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Madison Predicts. I'm going to have that link down in the description below, but let's jump into it talking about TJ Watt. Now, TJ Watt was drafted in the first round pick of 2017. He immediately signed as an outside linebacker with the Steelers, and he worked along people like James Harrison and Bud Dupree, but he's not following along in anybody's footsteps. He's really taken his career into his own hands, and you really see that come out. I mean, he won Defensive Player of the Year in 2021 and in 2022. And in 2021, he tied the single-season NFL record for the most QB sacks in one season, which TJ Watt has time and time again proven that he is an amazing player. He's got the passion for the game, and we really see that come through, playing. I'd even argue that TJ Watt is the heart of the Steelers defense. Now, I give credit to Minkah Fitzpatrick, Freiermuth, Cam Hayward, but we really have seen, even especially through this season with the Steelers really struggling, that TJ Watt is the heart of the Steelers defense. Now, TJ Watt for a long time has gone every single game with getting a sack. There was never one single game where he didn't go through, where we didn't see him get a sack, and that is really where he becomes such an asset for the Steelers. He knows how to play the game. He knows how to get through the offense. He finds those holes and he goes for them. In their 2022 season in a game against the Bengals, TJ Watt did have to leave the game in the second half. He had injured his pectoral. A lot of people worried that it was a tear, that he was going to have to get surgery that would end his season. That luckily was not the case. It's only strained right now, so he's going to be out for about 6 weeks. Now, we're already 2 weeks into that 6 weeks, but we're really seeing how that's affecting the team already. Now, we saw TJ Watt do really good in the beginning of this season. He was really coming through, working well with the team, getting his sacks like he always does. But, after he got his injury, it was just all downhill for the Steelers. And now that could be credited to, the new quarterbacks. But, we're really just seeing that defense struggle. In their last 2 minutes of the game against the Jets, their defense completely let the Jets take control. They got a touchdown in the very last few seconds of the game. So we really just see the defense being the one right now that is struggling. And because both the offense and defense are struggling right now, the Steelers are at a loss right now, and they're really not going to last throughout the season. Now, I would say that, in a normal season with the Steelers, and if TJ Watt would be there, I would say that TJ Watt could lead his team to the playoffs. He does so well. He does not let, quarterbacks get their way. He pushes through. He gets those sacks. And, I mean, we've seen several seasons where, TJ Watt, just kills it. He goes in every game. He has such a passion for it. We see that he's got two other brothers, J.J. Watt, who plays for the Cardinals, and Derek Watt, who's also with the Steelers. And I think that really brings a lot of love into it for him. He's got brothers who are into it. They understand the game. They know what it's like, and he's kind of grown up with that around him. So I definitely think that's an aspect of why, TJ Watt is so into this game. But he's making a name for himself. He puts in the work, and we see it come out, and we really see him just, soar through the games, make a name for himself. But, losing him this season, it's just really going to be hard for the Steelers. Now, we have seen some, videos of TJ Watt at practices with the Steelers, even with his pectoral injury. He's trying to get in there. He's trying to stay active, trying to stay fit, work with the team more so that he can come back in with, he hasn't missed a beat. But really right now, the Steelers are just struggling without him. And, I think with the way the season's going right now, I don't think the Steelers are going to be able to make it into the playoffs. I just think that, they're on such a downhill slope right now. But hopefully, downhill slope, the only way down is up. So hopefully that can come back this season. But I really don't think that's going to happen until TJ gets back into the game. I really do think that, TJ is the heart of the Steelers right now. He is the player that brings it the most. He has such a love for the game. And I think TJ Watt could bring his team to the playoffs. But I really think that having him out for 6 weeks and, missing those games, it's really just he's not going to be able to bring it back enough for the Steelers to make it into playoffs. But like I always say, time's only going to tell. Maybe the Steelers can bring it back. They're going to start to bring it up now that Kenny Pickett's in the game. And once they get TJ back, I think that he's just going to jump right in and things are going to get better and better. But again, time can only tell. Thank you guys so much for watching this week's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I think we're going to do the same thing we did last week and have another mystery player. So I'll be tweeting on my Twitter at Madison Predicts and posting on my Instagram and let you guys guess who you think it's going to be. So make sure you use the hashtag MadsTripleP and let me know who you think. But go down in the comments and let me know who you think it's going to be too. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and I will see you all next week. Bye, guys.